Hello, and welcome back to Nook and Cranny Gaming. I am Nook, and this is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, last time I threw very confusing Zelda timeline information at you. I took a few minutes between episodes to gather my thoughts, and right now, as we're warping back forward in time to become Adult Link and finish the Spirit Temple and save Nabooru from the two evil witches that live therein, as minions of Ganondorf, but I have a theory on that too, but we'll get to it. I thought I would take the time to clear up all the horse nonsense that I said last time. So, here we are, going forward in time. So, the first timeline that exists is Link waking up, he becomes the hero, he saves the Deku Tree, or, well, tries to save the Deku Tree, and he also goes and does all the things that he does to get to the Master Sword. Now let me get back to... There we go. So now we're going back to Spirit Temple. He pulls the Master Sword and is sealed away in the Sacred Realm for 7 years until he is old enough and mature enough to become the Hero of Time. Once there, he goes and explores, completes temples just like we've done, except the way that he does it is he learns about the evil that exists within Kakariko and learns about the Desert Colossus and him needing to become a child in order to progress further. Sheik tips him off to this. So, he returns. Oh, you can also see our new gauntlets. See them? Got those silver gauntlets. Alright, so now we're here to save Nabooru. So, Link then returns, removing himself from his timeline to a new timeline, where he goes straight to the well and then goes straight to the Spirit Temple. Once there, he completes those things, pulls the sword, goes back to the future. Here we are. And this future is not the same future that existed before. And I will get into that in a little bit. This future is from the past that we had just been in, with young Link tackling part of the Spirit Temple, his portion of it. Now, if this future was the same future as the previous one that we were just in, then we wouldn't be able to progress into this temple because the silver gauntlets would have gone away because we would have been returning to another future, and the things that happened inside of this temple would also not be done, that we're gonna need done in order to press on. And then at the end of this, maybe we defeat Ganondorf, and then we are sent back to regain our childhood, which creates a third timeline. Now, this actually does not line up with the original explanation for the Zelda timelines. But, oh hey, there it is. That's what I was missing. But this is my own take on the timelines. Before I said that I was trying to explain the Nintendo timeline, in between episodes, I took a few minutes to get my thoughts straight, and I looked at the Nintendo explanation real quick in the Hyrule Historia. And their explanation does not match with how I believe their timeline works. I'm still accepting their timeline, but not their explanation. I concur with the Nintendo timeline. So what their explanation is that Link grows up, defeats Ganondorf, and then is sent back in time. And when he's sent back in time, he is removed from the original timeline and is in a new timeline as the child. And that is fine and dandy. That part is fine. That's basically what I've said so far. The third timeline split is where I have most of my issues with the timeline, though, which are this big. They explain it as Link being defeated. It is called the Hero is Defeated timeline. And so essentially, Link is killed within his adventure. Ganon defeats Link is the description in the Hyrule Historia. It says that the third timeline happens after Ganon defeats Link. Now, that's like, okay, fine, acceptable. No, not really, because can you count how many times I've died? But saying that, it goes along with the same explanation of I went back in time more than is necessary. And maybe Link only needs to die once in order for the timelines to split like that. What am I doing? Song of Time. There we go. So, hopefully this is a lot more organized thought-wise than my previous episode was. I kind of rambled last time. This time I've got a lot more of it straightened out. Give me that gold spatula! Get off my screen! Cool. But I just don't think that anytime Link is defeated, there's a new timeline. That would mean every game, there's a new split, and it's cumbersome. If that's the way Nintendo wants to explain it, fine, that makes sense, but it's still very, very cumbersome. But in the way of every time you travel through time creates a new timeline, makes more sense, and also it also means a less cumbersome timeline if you were to look at it as a diagram, like they've displayed in in the Hyrule Historia. He's trying to give us kisses while I was looking away. So hopefully that makes more sense. There's one timeline, Link grows up and then runs into the roadblocks that are presented to him in the form of the first half of the Spirit Temple and the well. Link leaves that timeline, and therefore he is defeated, or he's missing, so Ganon rises to power. He then goes back in time. Oh god. He then goes back in time, completes the well and first half of the Spirit Temple in order to make sure that he can continue in his quest. He, again, is sealed away for 7 years. And what am I... Oh, I'm looking for my slingshot, even though I'm adult Link, because I was just talking about being back in time. Oh, I thought there were Skulltulas. Never mind. Wait, is there a chest over here? I always think there's a chest here, or there's supposed to be one here, because there's torches. So he goes back in time, ensures that he can complete his quest. He does, and then he's sent back in time to make sure that Ganon doesn't rise to power in the child timeline, which I'll explain in the final episode. We'll go over that. That's a very easy and short explanation that I won't have to do 12 times, I promise. Well, okay, so that was that was a wall master, and he just kind of zipped off the edge, so we don't have to worry about him. But he was invisible. Just like in Forest Temple, if you remember way back, there was a room with an invisible wall master. No, I think they were in the Spirit Temple, or the Shadow Temple as well. I think I got all that out, and I think I got it all straight, at least in my mind. So it turns out I don't fully agree with Nintendo's explanation, but I'm willing to accept the timeline as truth. I'm okay with that. So there's a floor master. Okay, cool. And then the guys that are already out are wall masters. I'm not gonna open these up because if you noticed when I opened those up, there was a burner, like a, you did a bad thing noise. And if you open those up, I think like fire keys come out of them and hit you. I'm not willing to play that game today. Again, somebody loves their Quidditch. Just saying. Harry Potter fans. Oh! Well, I kind of just did not lock onto him at all. There we go. Oh, God, get away from him. Man, my head is just... I'm all confuzzled due to timeline talk and playing Bloodborne so much. So, to get off of the incredibly long and possibly boring and extremely confusing timeline talk, I'm going to say that... Guess what? This is the final temple. We're in the final temple. We're in the home stretch of the Legend of Zelda series on Nook and Cranny Gaming. I'm so excited to be finally completing this game. Not because I'm tired of playing it. I could play it over and over and over, I think, for the rest of my life. I just really, really enjoy it. But it's got to be exciting for you guys, especially those of you who may have not been through the game before. So I'm excited to share this with you guys, and I'm so excited. I'm so glad and so happy that you have been able to enjoy it with me. I've had several comments say, you know, thank you for sharing your childhood with us, and that's great, and in person as well as on the videos. So just been a lot of support for it, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate all your support in every way. I love that you guys are here to check out Nook and Cranny and hang out with me, so it means the world to me. It really does. So anywho, we got a small key. We've already got the dungeon map from down there. Now we need to use the small key up on that door over there that we were just at. So we're gonna travel on over here. And I'm trying to move as fast as possible to get through the temple so that we don't have a ton of episodes left. We do have... This is the final temple, like I said. Then we have one more thing that we have to complete. And then we'll be on to the final level of the game, the final area. I won't exactly tell you what that is, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Boom! Kill that Beamos. Oh, wow. Got all that out of me. Feeling better. Feeling good. It's a very complicated talk, the timeline. Okay, so remember these guys running all around? These guys who follow your movements. Alright, cool. Here we go. Hit that. And then they aren't in the fire yet, but if I can run this guy... Perfect. I ran him into the fire. Oh, I only ran one into the fire. Well, how does he move? So in order to kill him, I'm going to have to get him over here. Wait, can I just didn't fire these jerks? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Ocarina of Time. Yeah, so screw the whole switch Megilla. I can just shoot these guys with the fire arrows. Speaking of Megilla, I was just playing a PS1 horror game with Mr. McGillicuddy, or a PS2 horror game with Mr. McGillicuddy, who you'll remember from Amnesia. And I'm thinking about recording it. Thinking about it. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Got him. Defeat all the enemies. The door's open as always. I wish my Gerudo was up to par. I'm not sure if that's Highland. I don't think so. I think there's a completely different language of Highland and Gerudo. So, how am I supposed to get sunlight up there? Alright, well that's kind of weird. Alright, we gotta push one of these guys onto the... Ah! Push one of these guys on the switch! Get away, me! Get away! I said get away, me. Get away, me! Go, me! Oh, come on, one of you has to be real. I command thee to be real. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Oh, come on! Not one of you? Not one? Are you real, sir? No, you're not, but you'll step on the thing, so hopefully I can get to the door. Yeah, we got through it. Just before he jumped off, so that works. Alright, what's out here? Oh, this room looks familiar. What do we have here? Hello, Mr. Iron Knuckle. Ah! Yeah, we got that big Goron sword, so... Done. Dunzo! So good. Dunzo Washington. Here we go. Get those hearts. Feeling better. Feeling better about that. Now, this also looks familiar. What, pray tell, might be out here? On the other hand. We had silver gauntlets. But on the other hand, we have Well, you'll see. The Mirror Shield! Yeah, the Mirror Shield. It's beautiful. The shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. Press R to use it. So, as classic and as fantastic looking and as fantasy driven as the Highland Shield is, it's time to use the Mirror Shield, which is just beautiful. It looks like a true adventurer's, like, I gathered this on my quest, you know, like something that you would show off in D&D, you know? You went out and you got this legendary item and you've brought it back with you because you're an awesome person, an awesome adventuring person. So it said that we could reflect light. Mr. Sunshine. Hey, there we go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You made me happy, and all that. Small key! So where do we need that small key at? I actually do not remember. I think it was in the previous room. Run back! Go, 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 go! Great. Hey, yeah, there it is. Go over here, unlock the door. We are one step closer to completing the Spirit Temple. Oh, this place is so cool! This wall always gave me trouble when I was a wee little baby. When I was a baby. I mean, I wasn't really a baby. I was like... Oh, it's not gonna be good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I forgot that he was up there. I would have taken him out. I completely forgot that he was up there. Actually, cool thing is, I did kill that guy. But if we just stand on top of this... Yep, see you later. Ooh, creepy. The painted skulls on the walls. I wonder if they were put there as graffiti by Ganon's minions. Ganon's minions. Ganon's minions. I did see the room back there with the Triforce. Son of a... Well, fine. If you don't want me in here, I can tell when I'm not wanted. I'm very used to that feeling. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. What is in here? Ooh, a bunch of fire slugs. Fire slug, fire slug. Remember these guys from the fire temple? Yep, me too. Alright. One more. Also, there's all these false doors that'll fall on you if you try to open them. But we're not worried about any of that. We're just worried about that boss key right there. But we need a switch. And... well, that didn't pan out. So many doors. I wonder if there's something to do with the doors. Should we destroy the doors? Doors make good music. Don't destroy them. Whoa, hidden eye switch. How lucky am I that it might have been back there behind that one door. It may have been a while for a few things, but I remember most of the temple. I remember this temple pretty well in particular. It's just it's a fun one. This is good. Actually, my friend who got me into Zelda, I was just telling him the other day, I was like, yep, I've got the Spirit Temple, and then, you know, I'm on my road to victory after that. And he's like, man, the Spirit Temple's always been my favorite, so I'm playing this in memory, not in memory, in honor of the man who introduced me to Legend of Zelda. As far as I remember. That was my first experience with Legend of Zelda. Oh yeah, I can't use the shield when I'm got the big Corrin sword. Oops. Okay, so possibly an elevator, but there's no light. There's a mirror in there. That looks kind of like a big giant mirror. What's this do? Opens the door. Cool, let's do that. Let's go through the door. Oh no! Cool. Got him. And it looks like we're going to have to finish this mirror puzzle in the next episode of Nook and Cranny Gaming. I'm going to defeat these skulls the crazy bubbles. Ah, come on, get out of here. I'm trying to do my outro. Stop it. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching. I am Nook of Nook and Cranny Gaming, and this is Legend of Zelda. If you like the episode, and leave me a comment below about the timeline talk and the Gerudos and the Ganondorf and how excited you are to be finishing this game. I'm super pumped. We've only got, like, a few things to do. It doesn't mean a few episodes because the final level does take a little bit of time, but it's going to be so rewarding in the end, I promise you. It's such a great game, and I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this and playing through it with me. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next episode.